Okay, to be able to sketch our graphs by hand, we're going to look for the parent function, the vertex, the y-intercept, the axis of symmetry, and the x-intercepts. So first we have to turn our standard form equation into a parent form equation. So first thing first, so negative 3x squared plus 12x plus 2 turns into negative 3x squared plus 12x equals negative 2. So then I take out negative 3 x squared, and this is going to be minus 4x equals negative 2. So then this ends up being, oh, I forgot this. Okay, so then we go with negative 3 x squared minus 4 plus 4 equals negative 2 minus 3, 4. So then this ends up being a root square of x minus 2 squared, negative 3 equals negative 3 times 4 is negative 12, minus 2 plus negative 12 is negative 14. So okay, then we have our equation negative 3 x minus 2 squared equals negative 14. So we could graph it. It's going to turn into y equals negative 3 x minus 2 squared plus 14. And so from there we can already get that's our parent function. So we're going to write it right here. Y equals negative 3 x minus 2 squared plus 14. And our vertex is h and k. So h, the opposite of h, so it's 2, 14. That's our vertex. So we graph it over here. 2, 14 would be somewhere around over here. 14. And our y-intercept is just plugging 0 into our standard equation. So negative 3, 0 squared plus 12, 0 plus 2. So it cancels out. 2 is our y-intercept, so 0, 2. Could plot that right there, 0, 2. And so now to look for our axis, it's h. Our axis is h. So it's 2. X equals 2. So we go like this, because that's our axis of symmetry. And that's our axis. So now we have to look for the x-intercepts. So for that we need to solve the parent function. So using this function right here, we okay, subtract 14 from both sides. Divide by negative 3. So now we have negative 14 over 3 turns positive 14 over 3. X minus 2 squared, square root both sides. This cancels out. So it's x minus 2 equals plus or minus square root of 14 over 3. Add 2 to both sides. So it's x equals 2 plus or minus square root of 14 over 3. That's our x-intercepts. So it's 2 minus square root of 14 over 3, 0. And 2 plus square root of 14 over 3, 0. And if we plug that into our equation, into our calculator, 2 minus square root 14 over 3. It's equals to negative 0.16. So it'll be negative 0.160. And plug in 2 plus square root of 14 over 3. We get 4.16. 0. And then we plug that in right here to our graphs. It would be 4.16 would be right here. And negative 16 would be somewhere around here. So and because it's a negative, the graph is going to be going down. So our vertex is over here. It goes down like that. Yeah, like that. Something like that. With arrows. And that is how you hand draw a graph.